Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a super exciting video. This is my prep with me, pack with me for Japan. We're doing all the major cities and also Kanazawa as well, but I cannot wait, and of course I'll be vlogging the entire trip for you guys. This one that I'm filming for you right now though is prepping, so everything we are sort of making sure we have got done and gotten ready before we head out. So first things first, let's talk about a couple of things that we've purchased and things I am starting to get ready for our trip. First one being eSIMs. I booked mine through Airalo and we've got 20 gigabyte, one for me and one for my husband, and they can always be topped up if worse comes to worse, but I feel like 20 gigs is going to be enough, and then we can use Wi-Fi in the hotels and things like that. So making sure we have our eSIMs. We have also like registered our like arrival with customs so that we just have a QR code and can go straight through. That customs is completely free, and this is like what the website looks like here, and you just like sign up like all your details, like your passport number and like general things that they usually ask you on like the paper one, and it's just like a faster process, they say, to get through the airport. So we have done that. We have also set up our Suica cards, which is the train cards that we're going to be using. It's just really easy. Yeah, it's just like a transport card basically. So we've already put some yen on that. We are starting out with 2,000 yen on each of our cards, which is roughly around like 20 Australian dollars, a little bit more than that with the dollar, but we've got 2,000 yen on both to start with, just to see how we go with that, and then again can always top up. We have just added that through our Apple Wallet. You don't need to do any app or anything. The thing you do need though is having like your travel card or whatever card you're using to pay for things in Japan in your Apple Wallet as well, and then that way it's super fast to just transfer money into the Suica card. So we've got that both set up ready to go before we land. eSIMs are ready to go, the QR code is ready to go. We are doing Disney Sea and Universal Studios, so I've just downloaded both of those apps on my phone now that I have them ready to go. And then I don't know if I'm still seeing if I need to like register our tickets on there or if we can just like use the app as if. Another thing before we go is I'm backing up my phone, so I'm making sure that I have enough space on my phone for all the photos and the videos that we are going to get. So I always back my phone up to a hard drive, delete any things that I don't need specifically on my phone anymore, so I've got heaps of free space. That's a big tip, because you don't want to be getting there and then you have no storage. So make sure you're backing up your phone. We are also writing out a gift list. So we have a couple of birthdays coming up and there's a couple of people that want some things from Japan, so we're just like writing out a list to make sure that we've got everyone before we go, and we don't need to think about it like while we're shopping. We have a list and we know exactly what we need to buy, and the same for us, like what we specifically want to bring home. Like John wants to bring home special chopsticks and things like that that we know we want to buy, so just making a list of that, so it's super easy for us. I'm also going to print out all of our ticket information, train ticket, Disney tickets as well. We'll of course have them on my phone at all times, and as well I've created like a daily schedule. I'll put it here. I've created like a daily schedule of everything that we're going to do. I'm going to print that off as well, just so we have a printed copy also for the same reasons, and it's just like a quick look at when we wake up instead of like trying to get it up on my phone and stuff. So packing list, and then of course pack. So they're the main things that we have done to get ready for Japan, besides like booking everything and all of that sort of thing. These are like those little things that you can sometimes forget about, or yeah, just those little things. We also have gotten cash, some yen for us to use, because Japan is known to be very like cash heavy, so there are a lot of things you still need to be using cash for, so just make sure you have plenty of cash to use. And then if you have a travel card that also offers like free ATM or like, you know, like low cost if you do need to get some more out as well. But that was a big spiel of everything, but right now I'm going to do pretty much all of that. I've done the first couple of things, but the next thing that I need to do is printing everything out. Alright, printing is all done. I decided not to print our train tickets because they need to be on our phone and the QR code, and I've got access to them via my email and also Klook. We booked them all through Klook, and then I'll also, like, before we even go to the train station on my app, I'll just like screenshot the email before we leave so that we know we're all sweet. And then like the Disney one and the Universal had to be like on my phone. I like checked the thing and it said they only accept phone tickets. So anyway, I've just downloaded like the daily schedule and flights and insurance information, and then for the like QR code for our customs, I've just put into our favorites file so that it's really easy for me to find when the time comes that we need to do that. Gift list is done. Packing list. I actually have a free download that I created when I was going to Italy, I think it was. So I use that now every time. I'll put that in the description box below if you want to have a look at it. It's free, but it's just like my packing list that I take every single time, and it's just like so easy, and it's got like a little checklist so you can like tick as you go. I'm gonna print that out and then start compiling all my packing things. Feels real now. So everyone's saying it's still cold there at the moment, but it's also getting hotter. So I'm thinking like some warmer clothes, but also some like t-shirts that I can wear with like jackets and things like that, just like layers, so that if it does get hot or cold, I can put on and off. Alright, this is take 2 of packing. So basically we wanted to originally bring one big suitcase and one carry-on, which is like the really small one. Everything fit and it was fine and we were at the weight, but there was absolutely no room for anything more, like anything we buy and stuff. So we knew that that wasn't really practical. So all we have at home is one big luggage and one medium-sized luggage. So that was like our next option, even though we really didn't want to bring the big one because it's just going to be really hard on the trains, and like I just want to be like courteous of other people and not just have my luggage everywhere. And everyone online says to like have as small luggages as possible. So I had one big and one medium packed, and I was like, look, it is what it is. And then I realized that my mum had a medium size, so we are going to pack in the medium size. So we are now going to bring 2 medium sized luggages, and that will be plenty room for buying stuff, weight, all that stuff. So now I'm repacking. So while I'm repacking, I can tell you what I brought. Alright, so I'm only taking 2 pairs of shoes, sneakers, and then like skate shoes, like my Adidas Sambas, and sneakers to walk around in. I'm not going to bring Birks or anything like that. I've taken them before on trips and I just literally wear the same shoes, so there's literally no point of me doing that. I've got my air tag, so I'm just going to pin that to something. I've got 2 cute knit sweaters. So one is like a really big long sleeve cute sweater, and one's like a cardigan from Cotton On. Next are my jackets. So I've got a cream colored jacket, a black long sleeve button up, a blazer, and a denim jacket. These are going to be easy just to throw on and off. God, I hope everything fits. Next, I've got shorts, denim shorts, white shorts, shorts that go with a matching top, and just activewear bottoms. Just, you know, never know if I just want to get in them at the hotel or something like that. Next, I've got jeans, black jeans, blue jeans. Then I've got t-shirts, black plain t-shirt, white plain t-shirt, and the matching t-shirt for the yellow pants set. Then I've got a white tight t-shirt, brown tight t-shirt, red singlet, black singlet, pajamas, underwear, socks, belt, bras, hat. I've got 2 disposable cameras, coin purse, and these are all the like electronics, like power adapters, a little like power board, things like that. Pop in there as well, cover that with the bra. And that's it. That's what I'm bringing to Japan. And get John to weigh it. But I think we're good. Actually, I need to ask my mum what the code is. And we're packed. And all my beauty stuff is going in John's luggage. So thank you guys for watching. All we're going to do now is install our eSIMs onto our phone, and then we're going to go to sleep and head to the airport tomorrow. So I will see you guys in my Japan videos. Bye. We've made it to Disney Sea, everyone.